We've seen that where officers are sitting there taking reports, or they're sitting at a stoplight and they get ambushed. It's a real threat every single day. Does it mean it's going to happen in our community? Maybe not, but it could happen.
After yesterday's incident involving an attempted bike theft that ended in shots fired and a suspect tasered in downtown Fargo, we wanted to know, are police lives on the line more than ever? Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz met with police across the FM area on why suspects are becoming more combative and less likely to comply when apprehended.
Well, we have a higher population in our community, so we have a higher call volume in all of our departments in our metro area.
Moorhead Police Captain Derek Swenson says we're not imagining it.
Now we're having more people question our authority.
In his experience, people are less likely to comply with police lately.
We're seeing pursuits a lot more than we used to see.
So why is that?
We're looking at a time where law enforcement has not necessarily have the community trust. In our community, I believe we still have that community trust.
Fargo police say a suspect trying to steal a bicycle Wednesday downtown pulled a gun before dropping it and running away. Police ultimately were able to tase the suspect and bring him into custody. Fargo PD's Jessica Schindeldecker says from an officer's standpoint, you never know who might be carrying a weapon.
Our officers, you just have to expect that everybody has a firearm or some sort of weapon that can be used against you, and be tactical in the way that you approach different calls for service and how you deal with people.
Michael Piercy lives right within Wednesday's crime scene. He says in today's climate, he can see why suspects are giving police more pushback.
They're carrying an attitude against the powers that be. Because I don't think it's protect and serve anymore. I think it's, you're guilty and you're arrested, and then you figure out, where the dice may fall when the dice may fall when it's all done.
Captain Swenson says the national light shown on police brutality reflects poorly on the rest of them.
There's going to be people that make the wrong decision. However, we need to recognize that and make sure that we have a department that understands and we provide them with the appropriate training.
And the Fargo PD says training is key for them as well.
That's why we have officer safety, and we train regularly every single month, whether it's firearms or defensive tactics.
Though shots were fired Wednesday, everyone made it out alive. In downtown Fargo, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
Officials tell us to avoid getting hurt, don't run after the thief. Call police instead if someone runs off with your belongings. Also, try to get as much of a physical description as possible. That will help police find the person and your belongings.